What's up, guys? It's Andy again with Soblue Productions, here with Taylor Holly.
Absolute pleasure to be back, as always.
For sure. We got a good one for you today, the DGB Christmas Classic. Very snowy and cold outside. Great players. Taylor, walk us through these guys.
Got Chris Dickerson here from Johnson City, Tennessee. Currently, I think, ranked in the top 10 in the world. Seth Beaman from Fayetteville, Tennessee. I want to give a shout out to the guys coming down from Tennessee. Logan Fiske from Decatur, Alabama, and Jared Neal making his third appearance in a row on Soblue Productions from Huntsville.
Yes, sir. Let's get this thing started off. We got hole 1, par 3, 339 feet. This is a very straight shot. You got to go in between these two trees. It's actually planned as a double mando. Nestles in right here behind these rocks, big boulders. Very pretty hole. Started off with. Let's see what these guys can do.
Yeah, biggest thing here is not going left. You got OB on the left with the road. So like you said, Andy, just want to play straight, go right at it. Chris going to take a dead aim approach. Looks to be a beautiful shot. Going to play the bank, and that is about as perfect as you can draw one up.
Yes, very well done. Seth going to try to do the same here. Going with the same backhand.
Oh, it's going to come out a little early. That needs to get down quick.
Unfortunate there.
Can't quite tell with the tree.
Yeah, I think it went to the left of the road, so.
And Logan got to elect to go forehand route here. Not the favorite play of the day, but definitely an option. Biggest thing is you got a deep hill over here to the right. Forehand definitely has a big chance to skip down the hill, but Logan going to play it nice and safe out in the middle.
I think he was laughing there. He almost hit that short basket that's set up, and that would have been a funny way to start off.
Black ace. And as you can see, a lot of these guys got mittens on, hoodies on.
It's cold.
Definitely cold this morning. I think we teed off with a temperature right around 31 degrees. So definitely conditions some of these guys aren't used to down here in South Alabama. So Seth with an approach there, trying to get back in this hole. Going to leave it a little long. Logan going to be fortunate enough to get a pretty good slide up and a decent look at 2 here.
Yeah.
See if he can get things going early.
Just a little short, but
a little short. First putt of the day.
Yeah.
You know, definitely not going to settle your round on the first putt of the day, but something to build on.
Jared with a long look out there to the right.
Really just trying to keep it under the branches, get him back up under the basket. Not really able to make a great run there, but definitely will put himself in a spot to take a 3. Seth going to clean up. Unfortunately with that OB there, so going to be putting that in for a 4.
Logan cleaning up as well for his par. And Jared and Chris should be doing the same. Chris got this.
Nice.
Just a drop in. That's beautiful.
Nice little lay it in the basket for a birdie there. So.
And there you go. Chris Dickerson starting off strong with the deuce, the lone deuce. Seth, the unfortunate OB stroke there, but just one hole, a lot of golf to play.
We got hole 2 here is a par 3, 365 feet. Got 2 trees to your left here with a basket sitting in the middle of them. Kind of the way you want to go. You may see some people go on the outside of the tree, but definitely a hyzer shot for these guys. Something you want to flare into this basket. Really want to push the disc out. The road behind the basket is casual, so no fear of going long. So definitely don't want to be short here. No excuse for that. Chris going to lead us off.
Yeah, and as you said, that road playing casual. I mean, these guys are just going to rip one out there. Chris playing the lower line, maybe going for the skip shot. Got it, yeah.
Big flare, and you know the only issue with that is you just want to make sure you miss that basket sitting right out there in the middle. So Chris fortunate enough to go just inside of that. Definitely going to give himself kind of a long look at a birdie on this hole. Logan pushing out really deep, maybe a little more straight than he wanted, but again, road safe out there, so no issues. Jared looks like he might be pulling out that Lucid Marshall.
I think it is. Making his first appearance. Ooh, a little grip lock. Just that tree.
Just a little. And that's not going to be the last of the snowfall you see today.
No,
so.
not at all.
Beaman going to be, oh, easy there, Beaman. We got you.
Double checking the camera.
That's it.
It's slick.
Yeah. Very smooth. And again, also going to push that really straight. And again, going to be out there by the road, but also, as before, safe shot. So Jared got some work left to do here. Try to clean this up.
A little awkward throw there with the tree to his left. Should give himself a look there, though.
Yeah, going to leave that a little short. Jared kind of getting off to a rocky start here. Definitely going to be looking to try to smooth things over. Seth with a nice smooth backhand. Going to nestle it up underneath the basket. And Logan again going to have another step over outside the circle putt here.
Yeah, and this one didn't go as far as it looked like. Just a little early.
Yep. And again, still trying to dial it in. You know, you'd like to be a little closer on the first 2 putts of the day, but definitely something to build off of moving on in the round. Oh, wow. Just a little short on the run there. And again, all these guys, it's early, it's cold.
It is cold.
Arms are a little stiff. So, you know, these guys just trying to get some early pars possibly, get some things rolling. Oh, wow. Jared with the unfortunate kick off the top of the basket there.
Slight headwind, I think, on that.
Just
overcompensated for it.
Yep, just picked that disc up a little bit. Definitely a good comebacker there. No further damage than the 4. And going to move on. Should be a pretty easy tap out for everybody else here.
As you said, Seth with the tap out there. Chris looking to clean up as well. He does. And it leaves Logan. So these guys played the hole, you know, to that right side, as you said.
Just not really quite able to get the full left flare in. Again, I think, like you said, we had a little bit of headwind coming off a tee box. So, but there you have it. Chris, Seth, and Logan all with the pars. Jared with the unfortunate bogey moves us on to hole 3.
So we got this par 3, 362-foot shot. This is a really neat little tee shot. It goes straight down this fairway. You got to watch out for these sidewalks, especially with those curbs. They will catch your disc and leave them in there. And then it just cuts to the right. And then I think the road in the back is OB as well. So very tough little tee shot to
absolutely
guide your disc.
A lot of trouble here. You know, got a zigzagging OB line of a walkway, like you said. And you got that road is also OB long, so really trying to find something to fit in between it. It's like Chris going to try to take dead aim, kind of straight down the gap. Probably the safer of the shots, not really trying to turn anything over too much and get real aggressive. Just looking to be down the middle, but Logan going to go aggressive here with the forehand. Really wanting to push this disc out around that tree on the corner. Not quite sure where that one finished up.
I want to say it came just a little short. Should be circle's edge. Seth going with that same forehand approach.
And that looks to be nice. Get around the corner. Oh, yeah, that's a beautiful shot.
Yeah, you can see it finish there past
Great
that
shot
tree.
by Seth. Jared also electing to go forehand. And just going to, oh, wow.
Is that in the sidewalk?
I don't know. Caught that early limb on that big pine tree. And was a little unfortunate there. Trying to make a big run at it.
Yeah, and you can see the snow still just falling off those trees. That wind is just kind of a little steady breeze. And here you can see Logan just outside the circle.
Third one in a row. Again, he'd like to be a little closer, but I believe Chris went OB here, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, actually.
A little long, so going to have to take the penalty stroke here. Going to be trying to look to save par with this putt. And just going to leave a little wide right. So not a common miss. A couple mistakes there for Chris early. Unfortunately, going to give one back to the field, but going to be looking to move on from it. So Seth here looking to capitalize. See if he can't make this birdie putt. Oh, wow, just off the front rim. Would have loved to have that one back. Jared just fortunate enough to stay in bounds. Lucky for that ditch there. Wow.
That's a tough one.
It is. Jared going to be taking back-to-back 4s on these last 2 holes. So definitely got his work cut out for him, putting himself in a hole early. Logan going to be looking to clean up here.
And just short on that.
You can tell this cold, Andy, I think is really getting to some of these guys. Kind of stiff arm, you know, not quite their normal putting motion. Really struggling early on in this round.
Yeah, good putt there by Seth. Yeah, I really think that's what it is. I mean, it's below freezing when you come out here and start warming up. Even though it might be 33 degrees at this point, I mean, you're not...
You use the term warm up lightly.
And there you see it. I mean, 3 bogeys on this hole. Seth squeezing the par out. Coming away with the lead on that hole, so takes us to hole 4.
Yeah, hole 4, we got a par 3, 325 feet. You got OB down this entire walkway, as you can see here. That's a great thing about having the snow today, and is the OB lines were very distinct from everything else on the course. Really want to throw a big hyzer out over these trees to your right and bring it in across this OB line. Should be the normal play for what you see from most of this card here. Seth going to lead things off. Taking that big hyzer approach, really kind of taking a more straight line approach at it, and
just flared right there in front of the basket.
Maybe
nice.
A little short, a little left.
Good throw though.
Going to leave himself a circle's edge putt.
Yeah, and Chris is going to do the same thing.
Going to look to follow suit there. Looks like he also went a little left of the basket there.
Yeah.
Again, it's really tough to really challenge this pin because to challenge the pin, you got to challenge that OB line.
And those trees straight ahead. I mean, you really just want to cut it right in front of those. And looks like Logan might be doing that.
Oh, wow. A very nice shot.
Very nice.
And that's like you said, you really got to go wide. Bystanders beware. Jared Neal is on the tee pad here.
I want to say he's got the power to throw it over them, but we will see. Yes.
Very nice. Fearless. This looks to be on a great line. Looks to finish.
Yeah, I guess so. I didn't really see it come
all
down.
4 players look to have went left of the OB line, so looks like your guy farthest away from the pin here is 30 out. So bunch of great shots by these guys. See what we got going on.
Bang.
Nice putt. Dickerson trying to get it rolling. So good birdie by him. Definitely confidence booster moving forward.
Yeah, that's big, especially after that last hole. Missed the one near the road. Good to come back and grab that one.
Ooh, Seth really let that one get away from him there. Not usually what we see, but hopefully Seth tap out for a par. Looks like Jared went really aggressive past this hole.
Yeah,
you don't see many people go long in this basket. Usually everybody's short. Bang.
Great putt.
That's a great putt. Maybe this guy's finally getting loose. Finally actually getting warmed up. Jared trying to do a little basket maintenance there. Trying to help his buddies out.
Logan with a great drive. Easy birdie putt there. That's what you want.
That's ideal. And Seth going to look to do cleanup. And he does. So, got ourselves 3 birdies and a par. Good hole from these guys. Definitely what you want to see from your opening lead card.
Yep, as you said, 3 birdies, 1 par. Really well played hole. Takes us to hole 5. Par 3, 407 feet. I think it's our first hole over 400. This is a wide open fairway. You got the sidewalks to the left and the right, but for most of these players, you're going to throw a big hyzer in, try to spike it down at the base of this basket. But then that elevated basket causes a little bit of trouble if you get too far away.
Yeah, and a little precursor for this hole. This is probably the most popular hole on the course for 2 reasons. 1 for open field driving, and 2 for visitors and their dogs.
Yes.
So
side note, good drive there by Chris.
That was a great drive by Chris. So it'll be interesting to see these guys really rip at this hole, like you said, kind of a big circle of OB around it. But unless you're just laying, kind of stymie right in the middle of it, not a whole lot of OB to worry about on this hole. So a lot of these guys can take dead aim. Logan going to go hyzer. looks to have come in just on the backside of that OB, and I actually was fortunate enough to watch that disc. It hit in the OB once, skipped up and hit in the OB twice, and then did a belly flop over the curb to fall out of bounds. So definitely a fortunate roll for Logan there.
Jared going with the higher line, maybe looking for a spike.
Yeah, it didn't look to be real thrilled with the drive. Kind of turned around.
Just got away early from him.
And 2 dogs on the card already, as I spoke of. So.
And Seth, you can see he's got that smooth distance. Really good form.
Very nice. Brought that in just inside the trash can right there. Oh, wow.
And there you can see the
more pets.
The infamous cat snowman. Catman.
Catman. Jared gonna give us a run. Wow, it's dead center.
Yeah.
Just a little low. So again, you know, Jared building on the past couple putts. So, and as you see, Logan just fortunate enough to roll inside of this OB line.
Really tough play. You got these people watching their dogs running around.
And I'm not quite sure exactly what they were doing, testing the snow or picking it up. I have no idea. Definitely a distraction though. And what a top to bottom shelf elevator going down. Great putt, Logan. 32 there, and the hound dog is off to the races. Will not be the last sighting of that dog, I can promise you. And there it is again. So Seth gonna really have to concentrate here. Oh wow! Just off the front of the cage.
Yeah, another putt on line here on this hole. Just not quite enough height.
I'm gonna tap out first 3. So everybody has.
And again.
Oh goodness! Wow! Jeez. And Chris is trying to be a good sport here, but you know it's got to be frustrating. You're really trying to get in the zone, coming off a good birdie, and really trying to go back to back here. So. Oh wow! And very uncharacteristic.
Yeah. And you wonder really how much distraction there was because
and I tell you this, and I know you couldn't see it on the camera, but I was on the other tee box and the dog was continuing to run behind the hole here the entire time Chris was putting there. So very unfortunate.
It is. They can see Logan though, great birdie, huge putt outside the circle, steals one there from the card, takes us to hole 6.
Hole 6 is a par 3, 286 feet. A kind of crazy right to left here, going to go all the way up this hill. As you see the walkthrough footage, we're going to go through the tree line. This is one route that guys take. A lot of guys maybe take the hyzer route over all of this and try to bring it crashing in. But going to be an uphill putt regardless, even if you get something almost up to the basket. So Logan going to go above the tree line, definitely trying to play that big hyzer, carry it over everything. Unfortunately, going to catch an early limb, not going to be what he wanted.
Chris taking the high route as well. Not quite getting all the way up there, but should have an outside look there.
Okay. And Jared, that's going to come out a little early from what he wanted.
Right there in the middle of all those trees, probably.
Yep. So Seth going to look to try to really get aggressive, maybe get a stroke back here if he can.
Yeah, and this is a really tough hole to get to.
It is, because the problem is you got to get it really high up, but you got these low-hanging branches, so you got to drive it low to begin with and then bring it up. And it looks like Seth's going to catch those outside trees there. So.
And all that snow falling down, you can't really tell if it's a disc hitting the tree limb or if it's just
the wind blowing.
Logan lining up the forehand approach, maybe sliding it up. Cut it a little short. I'm going to have some work still.
Yep, Jared going to have to get a little crafty here. Coming short of the trees. Trying to bring it in left to right and slide it, and the disc didn't quite get the slide he wanted.
Yeah.
Going to leave him kind of a awkward outside the circle putt or just on circle's edge putt. Seth should be able to take dead aim from here. And he does. Puts it a little past the basket there, which should be a nice little 8-footer.
Yeah.
Back down over the basket. So.
And Chris got the open look here off the drive. Still not quite inside the circle. I mean, tough to get to, but he gives him a run at it.
Trying to float it there. Oh.
Hits the front of the basket.
Where did that miss? The front of the basket?
Almost
Wow.
rolled down the
That
hill.
was a beautiful run. And Logan going to try to clean up his 3 here. Not the ideal forehand approach shot he wanted. Oh, wow. And that's 2 of those step-over putts he's left a little long. So just still trying to dial that putt in.
Yeah, and you can tell, I mean, he's had 2 or 3 of those, I think, as you said. And starting off the round like that, whether you hit it or you don't, it's going to really dictate how your putting goes.
Oh, wow. And an unfortunate miss for Jared, about 15, 20 feet out. Going to look to take another 4 there and not really stroke he want to give away to the field, especially on this hole. Seth with a tap in. Logan going to tap in his bogey. Whew. And as you can see, the conditions out there were not super ideal for these guys. Even walking at some point became a challenge, or getting proper footing for some of these discs. So, and Dickerson's disc actually went left off the front of the basket, rolled all the way back around down to the right. So kind of crazy. But so ended up with a couple pars there. Unfortunately, Logan and Jared with the bogeys. Going to take Logan off of that tied lead he had with Chris back to even par. Going to move Jared 3 off the lead.
Yep, and there we have hole 7, another par 3, 345 feet. You got to watch out for that power line as you come through this fairway, but then you got pretty wide open field nestling under these tree branches. And it's right here in the corner of these sidewalks, which can come into play the further you get up there, but pretty easy drive off the tee.
Yeah, most guys are going to want to hug that tree line to the left and let something just slowly fade back to the right. And as I said, hug the tree line to the left. And I actually is going to finish a little left, but that's going to give Chris a little outside the circle putt. So not too bad. Some guys will take dead aim here. Problem is it's real easy to turn over and go right. Just like that.
Yeah,
I believe that's going to stay in bounds there, but that's going to give Seth probably about a 60-footer around a tree. So, oh, and Logan going to get a little grip lock action there. Looked like he wasn't comfortable with the footing. Maybe slipped on the front of the tee pad, causing him to pull that disc over.
maybe a slight headwind here as well.
Yeah, you definitely see that snow falling, headwind left to right. Jared trying to talk to it, not quite wanting to listen. Having a good chuckle about that. And Logan going to look to nestle one up there.
Good little shot.
Yep. See what Beaman can do with this one. Ooh,
Nice looking run there.
that was a great run.
Good height. Just a little off. Jared here with a nice little drive. Gives himself a good look.
Yeah, and this is usually Jared range. Putt he's very comfortable with, but it just has not quite, you know, snow, wind, wetness, whatever you want to call it. Maybe not quite settling in yet. So Dickerson here, right around the 30-foot range. Got to be looking to take a stroke on this field if he can get it here. So definitely be a big move early on. Nobody else kind of really making a push yet. So there it is, dead
Solid
center, great putt.
Yeah, and he uses those PA 3s. You can really tell he's comfortable with that putter. It releases really nicely every time. Beaman cleaning up. Same for Logan. And Jared as well.
Very nice.
Alright, so that leaves us hole 7. Chris with the lone deuce. Very nicely done. Everybody else running out with a par. Taking us to hole 8.
We got a par 3, 262 feet. This road you see down the entire middle is casual. So pretty straightforward shot. The biggest thing is the ravine here in the ditch. You don't want to get caught up in because it's going to give you some awkward footing. So just want to carry that. Land up by the basket. A lot of guys may take dead aim, buzz, rock, whatever they got in their bag that's straight. A lot of other guys are going to take a big forehand line and spike something in there. So, and there's Dickerson with the forehand line. Going to really want that to come back. And going to push a little long.
Yeah, not quite the fade that he was looking for there.
Beaman going to try to take a more spike approach. Come up a little short, but definitely going to give him a birdie look.
Yeah, he had the line he wanted, just not quite the power.
And Logan going with the forehand here. And also going to leave that a little short and a little right. Again, a very forgiving hole though. All these guys have got, you know, circles, edge putts. And Jared going to go with that backhand. And also going to pull it over a little right. Not quite as short, a little longer, but also right. So all these guys are going to have a little work left if they want to get a birdie here.
And Logan just slightly off on the step through putt.
Yep. Hadn't quite dialed it in yet. Still looking for it.
Yeah, and this is really a hole that you think in your head it's a must get for these open players, especially.
Absolutely. Dickerson with another dead center.
Another
putt.
one.
Another one. All right, Khaled. Calm
Dead
down
center.
over there. That's it. So Jared going to look to do the same here. Oh, wow. Whew.
Nose up, maybe.
Seth.
Seth having some trouble on the
He's out
surface.
a little bit, yeah. Not quite comfortable with the snow here, but very nice putt to clean up.
Can we please get somebody to wax these floors?
Very nice, Logan.
Jared with a very early putt there, not really letting Logan clear it out. And there you see Chris and Seth, the deuces. Logan and Jared wrapping it up with the pars, taking us to hole 9. Got a par 3, 263 feet. This is a short uphill hole. You got the fence all along the left side. And with the wind going a little headwind right to left, it really tries to push it over there. But as long as you can air your disc near circle's edge, you should have a good look for it too.
Yeah, biggest thing with this hole is you got a real flat tee box with an uphill tee shot. So it kind of makes it a little difficult, especially with the low-hanging limbs.
And Chris, very nicely done. Nestles it right there near the basket. Seth gonna look to do the same thing here. Getting a little bit of fade at the end, should be near the circle as well. And Logan going with the forehand again. He's really liked that that choice for this round so far. It's looking good as well. Very good, actually. Should be 10 feet maybe. Jared gonna round it out. Maybe a mid-range putter possibly.
Yeah,
Not really sure.
a little more straight than he wanted. Probably wanted that to fade out a little bit towards the basket, but leaving him a nice
Yeah,
12,
still
15-foot putt.
no harm done on that one. Solid putt.
Got a nice little fist pump out of him there. He's excited about that one.
Yeah, and he's really needed to get something going. He's had a pretty slow start.
Nice putt by Beaman. A couple of back-to-back birdies there for him. And Chris going to be looking to continue the run that he's on. Very nice putt.
And Logan should have an easy deuce here to make it a star bird.
He nestled up to this basket like you would be to a good fire on a cold night. So
Yes.
very nice.
Don't even need a
guys.
blanket on that one.
No sir, no sir. So star birdies from these guys. Great way to finish this front 9. Chris with a nice 3-stroke lead on the field. Seth and Logan tied it 1 down, and Jared again not the greatest front 9 he's had, but definitely looking to strike and getting things moving in the right direction as he finished there.
Yeah, looking forward to the back 9 of this one. As always, appreciate you guys for watching. Be on the lookout for the back 9 DGB Christmas Classic.